Welcome everyone to another startup and automobile documentation. What we have here is a 2017 Volkswagen Beetle SE. This Beetle is painted in pure white. It does come with smart key access. And on the key you have the buttons for panic, lock, unlock, and trunk release. Frameless windows. Storage on the door panels, power windows, locks, and mirrors. It has a Titan black interior with matching exterior color painted accents. The SE trim has VTEX leatherette seat upholstery. Both front seats are fully manual, but with manual lumbar support. Now that we're behind the wheel, let's go ahead and start the engine, and it does come with push-button ignition. Arguably the most recognizable car of all time, the Volkswagen Beetle has been through multiple different iterations. The original Beetle, the Type 1, was obviously the most famous, with over 21.5 million examples built between 1938 and 2003. What came next was the new Beetle in the late 90s, which was a far more modern take on the Beetle, using a modern Volkswagen Golf platform and using a water-cooled front engine and front-wheel drive, as opposed to the old Type 1 Beetle's air-cooled rear engine and rear-wheel drive. The new Beetle, nonetheless, was unmistakably a VW bug with many recognizable styling elements. Finally, the new Beetle's direct replacement was the A5 generation of the Beetle, as shown here, which would be produced until 2019. Again, this 2017 model represents the A5 generation of the Beetle. It directly replaced the new Beetle, and likewise is still front-engine, front-wheel drive, and in the compact class. The A5 Beetle was designed to look more like the original Type 1 Beetle, with a more upright windshield than the new Beetle, along with a bit flatter of a roofline. It rode on the Volkswagen Group A5 platform, and was made as either a 3-door hatchback, known as the Coupe, as shown here, and a 2-door convertible. The A5 Beetle was produced for model years 2012 through 2019, and had numerous special editions over the years. The US market 2017 model year Beetle could be had in 4 main trims, which were S, SE as shown here, SEL, and R-Line SEL. You also had special editions like the Classic, the hashtag Pink Beetle, and the Dune, which has a more rugged appearance and even a slightly raised ride height. Most models came with a 1.8-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine with 170 horsepower and a 6-speed automatic transmission. But with the R-Line, you got a more potent 210 horsepower 2-liter turbo inline-4 and a 6-speed DSG dual-clutch automatic. In the instrument cluster, we have 3 analog gauges. You have your speedometer front and center, along with your tachometer and your fuel gauge. With these buttons on the steering wheel, you can go through this digital info display as well. Digital speedometer, oil temperature, coolant temp, average fuel economy, consumption, range, odometer. Then under you have the audio menu, and then the settings menu. It has a 3-spoke design, leather-wrapped and multifunctional steering wheel, exterior color-matching paint. As for controls, on this side you'll find your audio controls along with your Bluetooth phone and voice command buttons. Then on this side you'll find your information display controls. The steering wheel is tilt and telescopic. Storage area, climate vent for the driver, panel dimmer, headlight switch. On this side, you'll find your high beam, turn signal, and cruise control stock, while on this side, you'll find your wiper stock. Going down the center of the interior, you have a little storage tray up top, central climate vents, touchscreen infotainment system, along with your physical volume power tuning knob and some shortcut buttons. We will go over this system more in a bit. From there, you'll find your single zone manual climate controls. You get your temperature dial, fan speed dial, and different zones dial, passenger airbag indicator. You have your AC toggle along with your rear defroster and recirculation. And you also have 3-stage heated front seats. Hazard switch. Ahead of the shifter is some storage along with a USB-A port and an aux port. 12-volt power outlet, push button ignition. Entering reverse does reveal a backup camera with guidance lines. You have 2 cup holders right here. Parking brake is hand operated. Little storage areas, and you do have a folding center armrest with some storage. You have upper and lower glove boxes. Vanity mirrors and lights for both sun visors. Has an auto-dimming rear view, and on the overhead console you have your overhead lighting, little sunglass holder right here, your roadside assistance. Also, grab handles for driver and front passenger. And here is the touchscreen infotainment system in this 2017 Beetle. So we're on the home screen right now. Menu button takes you here. But under radio, you have AM, FM, and Sirius XM. Bring up your sound settings, so your equalizer. Then for media, you have Bluetooth audio streaming, and you still have an old school CD player in this one as well if you want to listen to your physical collection of music. Radio media and then phone, self-explanatory, app connect. So you can connect Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in here as well. View any images, back to the sound settings, and then under setup, some various things right here. But I think it's a pretty simple system to get used to. But now we'll roll down the driver's window and have a look at the engine bay. Both windows are fully automatic.
The SE trim rides on these 17-inch 5-split-spoke alloy rims. This Beetle is powered by the EA888 1.8-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine. It has an iron block with an aluminum head, dual overhead camshafts, 4 valves per cylinder, variable valve timing, and direct injection. Horsepower is rated at 170 at 4,800 RPM, and torque is rated at 184 pound-feet at 1,500 RPM. Sending that power to the front wheels is a 6-speed automatic transmission with a manual shifting mode. Running on regular unleaded with a 14.5-gallon fuel tank, EPA estimates are 24 mpg in the city and 33 mpg on the highway. It has a McPherson strut front suspension and a 4-link rear suspension. Stopping the Beetle are 4-wheel disc brakes with ventilated front ones.
do have map pockets in the backs of both front seats. Rear passengers do get one cup holder and a 12-volt power outlet. But as for space, I'm about 6'1". It's, of course, not the most spacious back here. Legroom is pretty cramped. Same thing with headroom. My head's kind of hitting up against the roof. But if you are quite a bit smaller, I could see this being a decently comfortable back seat to ride in. I've still been in a lot more cramped back seats than this, but it is still, that being said, very cramped. But that's pretty common. It's, of course, a small 3-door hatchback, and because of the roof line, doesn't really do headroom any favors. And I do like this trim level. It's really not a very fancy trim level, but you still get little touches like the heated seats. Dual exhausts.
The Beetle Coupe, as it's called, provides 15.4 cubic feet of cargo space with the back seats up, and 29.9 cubic feet if you fold them down.
And as seen earlier, the fuel cap is on the passenger side. Anyhow, thanks for checking out this tour of this 2017 Volkswagen Beetle. As always, stay on the lookout for future tours.